Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm Hasham Ali Khan. So now in this video, I'm going to start a new subject, business economics. So already I have completed the subjects advanced aspect of income tax, cost accounting, computerized accounting, auditing. I got many requests from the students, from the viewers to start the subject of business economics. So today I'm giving the first video on the introduction to business economics. So in this video, I'm going to explain you about the meaning of the term business economics, the nature and scope of business economics, importance of business economics and role of business economics in a business management. That's what I'm going to explain you. So watch the video till the end to get the command on this subject. So for any subject, the first chapter intro is very important, because all other chapters are dependent on this first chapter, in which I'm going to explain you the meaning of the term subject, why it is there, what is the importance of this subject. That's what I'm going to explain you. So before start explaining the subject, I expect my viewers to take a screenshot of the notes which I have written. Make a note of it so that before examination, if you have a glance, then definitely you can write excellently in your examination. Come on. Now I'm starting the subject business economics, introduction. So in this video, I'm explaining you the meaning, nature, characteristics, importance, and role of business economics. Actually, business economics is the integration of economic theory and business practices so that it will facilitate the decision-making process of the management. So management's main function is to take the decisions. The decisions can be taken with the help of information. So the quality of decision depends on the information. So economic principles, economic techniques, economic theory will be a handy tool to the management. By using these economic principles, economic rules, techniques, the management will solve many business problems. So many decisions can be taken by using this economic theory. So combination of economic theory and business practice is called business economics. That is the meaning of the term. So business economics is very important from business management point of view. So first, I'm going to explain you about the meaning. It's the integration, combination of two subjects, two topics. The first one is economic theory and the second is business practice. Why we are combining economic theory and business practice? So that it facilitates the decision making and forward planning of the management. See here, management's function, main function of the management is planning, forward planning. What we have to do in future, how we have to do it in future, all this planning. For this planning, decision making is required. So for decision making, there should be a combination of economic theory and business practices. So this business economics is the integration of economic theory and business practice so that it facilitates decision making and forward planning of the management. Secondly, it's an application of economic theory and business methodology. In running the business, we are applying the business principles. That is called business economics. Second, it is also known as managerial economics. Sometimes the same subject, business economics, was also called as managerial economics because economics is used by the managers in taking the decisions. Next one is it helps in decision making. First, ultimately, why we are using economics in business is it will help in decision making. It is a combination of economic principles and business practices. So this paragraph, I've explained you the meaning of the term business economics. Very frequently in examination, the first question will be asked like this: what is business economics? What is the nature? What is the characteristics? What is the importance? What is the role of business economics? So watch this video till the end, not once, twice, thrice. Definitely all the points will come to your mind, and excellently you can write with confidence in examination. Now, nature and characteristics. Second part, nature and characteristics of business economics. The first nature is, it's a part of business management. This business economics subject is a part of management because management is using this business economics. Management is using this business economics in order to take the decisions. That's why it is called business economics is a part of management. Secondly, business economics is microeconomic in nature. Actually, the subject business economics is microeconomics. Microeconomics is the economics dealing with individual units. Individual units. Studying individual unit is microeconomics. So here business economics is also microeconomics because business economics is used by the management to solve their own problems, to solve the problems of the firm, to solve the problems of the company, of the organization. That's why it is called microeconomics. Business economics is a practical subject. It helps in decision making. Next one. This business economics is not completely theoretical. It's a practical subject because business economics is used, applied in order to solve the problems, in order to take the decisions. That's why it is practical subject, not theoretical. Business economics also utilizes some of the business theories of macroeconomics. It is not completely microeconomics. By business economics will also utilizes the theories of macroeconomics. What is macroeconomics? Next video I am going to discuss in detail. It's the study of aggregate. Macroeconomics is a study of aggregate. Aggregate means the total. Study of population, study of national income, study of national product, study of total employment, study of aggregate demand, study of aggregate investment, study of aggregate saving, aggregate supply. So anything aggregate study is called macroeconomics. So sometimes the macroeconomics will also be a part of business economics, but mainly business economics is a microeconomics. Then business economics is goal oriented and problem solving in nature. Goal oriented. That means the main purpose why we use this business economics is to attain the goal of the organization. So every organization will have some objectives, will have some goal. In order to reach that goal, we are using the tools and techniques of business economics. That is also nature. Last one, business economics integrates the theory into practice. See here, economics will give you the theory, the principles, the techniques, the policies, the rules. All these are the theoretical, theory given by economics. And this theory is combined with the business practical problems. So it integrates, the theory is integrated with the practice in order to solve the problems. So this shows the nature and characteristics of business economics. Next topic is scope of business economics. Scope is very, very wide. We cannot limit the application of business economics to a few areas. It will be applied in a wide range of areas. So what is the scope, where it will be applied? A number of points you can remember. The first point, objective of business firm. Every business firm will have some objective to be attained. In order to attain that objective, some rules, some principles, some policies, some techniques have to be applied. So this business economics is used in order to attain the objectives of the business. That is the first scope. Second one, resource allocation. A business organization will make so many resources like capital, human resource, machinery, material. So there should be a proper allocation, utilization of all the resources. Then only we can be able to achieve the objectives. So how to properly utilize the resources, this business economics will help in order to properly utilize all the resources. Next one is demand analysis and forecasting. See here, the production depends on demand. A business organization will make only that much goods which are demanded in the market. So before production, we need to analyze how much is the demand, forecasting. The theories regarding how to estimate the demand, how to forecast the demand will be given by economics. So in economics, we have law of demand, theory of demand, elasticity of demand, all different laws of demands are there. So the business organization will utilize those theory of demand and apply in the real business situation in order to estimate the demand, in order to forecast the demand. Next one comes to competitive analysis. Nowadays there is a lot of competition in every business. So how to take the decision in a competitive environment? Business economics will help in analyzing the competitive situation. Next comes strategic planning. The main planning of the business will be done by using this economics. So business economics helps the management in making strategic planning. That means the planning which is required for management's long-term plans. Production management. Production is that activity which is concerned with converting the input into output. That is production. And production requires the economics because we want to maximize the output with a minimum of input. That means the production should be more with lesser and lesser amount of input. So how to maximize the output with a minimum of input? That requires the application of economic theory. Next comes cost analysis. In order to fix the selling price, we need the cost. The total cost will not suffice. The total cost should be divided, subdivided. Fixed cost, variable cost, opportunity cost, relevant cost, estimated cost, budgeted cost. So different types of costs are there. So short run cost, long run cost. So business has to classify all the costs, then only you can be able to control the cost. And the theory of cost will be given by economics. Next one is pricing strategies. Every business have to adopt some pricing strategies because demand depends on prices. Demand depends on prices. So a proper pricing strategy should be implemented. And all the businesses will not apply the same strategy. Different business will apply different strategies. So economics will help in pricing strategies. Market structure analysis. The market structure, there are different types of markets like perfect competition, monopolistic competition, monopoly, oligopoly, oligopolistic competition. So many different structure of markets are there. So a business organization has to take the decisions on the basis of the nature of market. So this economic theory will help the management in explaining the different types of markets. The next one is investment and capital budgeting decisions. Capital budgeting decisions are the decisions involved in taking a decision whether to purchase a long-term fixed asset or not, like purchasing a machinery, building up a plant. So before investing in a capital project, analysis has to be made regarding how much is the benefit and how much is the cost benefit analysis we have to make. Again, for making this capital budgeting decisions, economic theory is very widely used. Next one, marketing strategies. The business doesn't mean only producing the goods. The production is only one aspect of the business. The other aspect of the business is marketing. If we have good production, but not effective marketing, then our business objectives will not be achieved. In order to achieve the objective, your production and marketing should be effective. So how to make marketing effective? Economics will help. We have different methods of marketing, different areas of marketing. So this economics will help which marketing method should be adopted, what should be the marketing strategy. Next comes economies of scale. There are economies and diseconomies of large scale. So management has to decide whether we should conduct the activities on small scale or large scale. Normally, when we go for large scale, there are many economies, like economy in production, economy in marketing, economy in finance. All these economies will get. But apart from that, there will be some diseconomies. So before deciding whether we should go for large scale or small scale, economics tools and techniques, principles, laws will be used. Next one is profit management. We have to forecast how much profit we may get, how much loss we may incur. So profit management can be done by using the economic principles, theories. Input-output analysis. The business is concerned with converting the input into output. So analysis has to be made how much output we are getting from how much of input. So this input and output analysis can be solved, can be taken the decision by using economic principle. Lastly, inventory control. Every business have a large amount invested in inventory. So how much inventory we should keep? Inventory should neither be excessive nor there should be shortage. If we have excessive inventory, money will be blocked. Money will be unnecessarily blocked. And there are number of disadvantages of keeping excessive inventory. Similarly, inventory should not be short. If there is shortage of inventory, we cannot be able to satisfy the customers. We cannot be able to deliver the goods on time. So this inventory control, inventory management can be done by using economic principles. So this shows that the scope of business economics is very, very wide. Every business management can utilize this economics and take the decisions. So I have completed the scope. Now next one is importance of business economics. We cannot overemphasize the importance. Every business requires business economics as a part of the management. It will help the business. So what is the importance? What are the advantages? I am going to explain you one by one. Helps in decision making. The first advantage of business economics is it will help the business in decision making. What is decision making? Choosing an option, choosing a course of action out of number of alternatives. A business is confronted with so many alternatives. From the so many alternatives, the business has to choose any one. That is called decision making. So how to decide which is best option? Economic theory, principles, techniques will be used. That's the main advantage, importance. Now apart from that, the following points specify the importance of business economics. First one, the business economics utilizes the economic theory, concepts, principles and techniques. First advantage, first importance, that business economics will utilize all the principles, techniques and policies of economics in business organization. That shows the first importance. Utilizing the economic principles. Second one, business economics evaluates the effect of alternative course of action and chooses the best alternative. The importance of business economics can be known by visualizing, by thinking that business economics will help the management in choosing the best alternatives out of so many options. That shows the importance, very important. Next one, business economics enables the manager to become more competent. See, the success of the business organization depends on the management. If the management is competitive, effective, knowledgeable, experienced, then definitely business organization will be successful. Now, by utilizing this business economics, the quality of decisions of managers will be very much effective. So, it increases the competence of the management. By using business economics, the competence of the managers will increase. Next one, business economics helps in arriving at a variety of business decisions in a complicated environment. It helps in making decisions regarding. So, nowadays, the business is very dynamic. The environment, the economic environment is very dynamic. Why presently the economy is very dynamic? Because so many uncertain things are happening, just like this pandemic. Uncertain things have happened. Apart from that, a number of laws, the government will impose a number of laws which affects the business. The competition in the market have increased. Technology, due to technology, it will affect the business. So complete environment has become very much complicated, dynamic. In this dynamic and complicated situation, how we can be able to achieve the objectives? Only when we utilize business economics in decision making. So how it will be helpful? See here, first, type or nature of products or services. When a business is performing so many activities, it will consider what is the requirement of the customers, which type of goods we have to produce. So we produce the goods, we provide the services according to the requirement of the customer. So accordingly, we can be able to produce and supply the goods. Secondly, selecting the optimal input combination production techniques. Nowadays, many organizations are producing multiple products. The combination of different products, how many products of product A, B, C, D, E, suppose different products are there. So what is the combination of different products? That decision can be taken by using this business economics. Amount of output to be produced and deciding the price for the product. And how much quantity of goods we should produce. And what should be the price fixed. The price fixing and the quantity of goods to be produced depends on business economics. By utilizing this subject, the management can be able to decide how much goods to be produced, what is the price to be fixed. Next one, choosing the best size and location of plant. Choosing the size of the plant, location of the plant affects the ultimate objectives. If a business makes a mistake in deciding about the size, in deciding about the location, we cannot be able to attain the objectives. So deciding the size and location, again, business economics will be very, very helpful. Next one, choosing the best size. Utilization of capital effectively. Capital is one of the main resource which are used in a business organization. Normally, a business cannot function without capital, but capital is scarce. Capital is not unlimited. So effectively utilize the capital. That's why one saying is there. Keeping idle a rupee will incur cost. Keeping idle a rupee will incur cost. It's an extreme saying. It indicates the importance that capital is very important, very scarce. It should be properly utilized. So again, business economics, the principles of economics, the rules of economics will explain how to effectively utilize the capital. Next one, product mix decisions. We are producing a number of different products. What is the mix of the product? Means how many units of A, how many units of B, how many units of C. Proper combination should be made. If we make a wrong combination, definitely the profitability will come down. So taking a decision regarding product mix, again, business economics is required. Next one, investment decision. Before making the investment, analysis has to be done. What will be the impact? What will be the result if we make investment in a particular project, in a particular product? So before making the investment, analysis has to be done by using this economics. So for investment decisions, again, this is used. Next, product promotion strategies. Nowadays, a number of advertisement, publicity, or particularly social media, so many options are available regarding the promotion of the product. Because nowadays the product which is promoted, which is widely advertised, can be able to sell the goods. If an organization does not give importance to promotion policies, then definitely the demand will be less. So these points will show that these are the areas normally every business is confronted, and they will use this business economics. The various concepts such as elasticity of demand, short run, long run cost, fixed and variable cost, opportunity cost, net present value, etc. are useful for the analysis of business problems. A number of business problems are there. So to solve that problem, the business has to use the techniques of economics. The techniques of economics like demand analysis, law of demand, elasticity of demand, the concept of demand. Apart from that, the short run cost, long run cost. Apart from that, opportunity cost, fixed cost, variable cost, net present value. All these will have technical meaning, and theory is given by economics. So management has to utilize all these economics theories of short run cost, long run cost, demand, price elasticity, demand elasticity, net present value, etc. in solving the problems. Next one, the principles of business economics provides a methodology for evaluating efficient allocation of resources within a firm under an existing economic environment. Present economic environment, how to effectively allocate, utilize all the resources. Example, I told you every business organization will utilize a number of resources like capital, human resource, machinery, material. All these are the resources. A business will be successful which can utilize all these resources effectively. No resources should be unutilized. So this business economics will help the business in allocating the resources. Next one, the tools developed by business economics increase the manager's effectiveness by expanding and sharpening his analytical knowledge to make decisions. See, decision making can be done through two ways: intuitive decisions and analytical decisions. Intuitive decisions means the decisions which depends on our own judgment, without analyzing, only according to our will, according to our experience, we are taking the decisions. But these decisions may go wrong. I'm not saying always, but many times intuitive decisions may go wrong. So which type of decisions we should take? Analytical decisions. What are analytical decisions? Using economic principles, economic rules, economic procedure in order to solve the problem. So whenever a business problem arises, the manager has to utilize all the tools, techniques of economics. This will sharpen his knowledge. This will sharpen his abilities, skill. So he will become more skillful, knowledgeable. His decisions will be very good. So this is the advantage. Next one is business economics helps in coordinating different functional areas of an organization to make effective decisions. A business organization may have different functional areas like production, finance, purchase department, marketing department, sales department, research department. So many departments are there. Business economics will help in coordinating all the departments, because business economics will be applied in every department. It will be applied in production department. It will be applied in marketing department. It will be applied in purchase department. It will be applied in finance department. Every department requires business economics. So business economics will coordinate. It is not confined only to one department. It is applied in every department. So this shows the importance of business economics in a business management. Now, what is the role of business economics in taking decision making? While taking a decision, what is the role of business economics? Just now we have discussed so many points. Business economics helps in finding solution to various business problems. Because just now I told you nature of business economics, it's a problem solving subject. Business economics is a study which helps in solving problems, in choosing an alternative from different alternatives. So I'm explaining about the role of business economics in taking decisions. So the main purpose of business economics is it will help in decision making, in solving the business problems. So what is the role? Definitely the main role of business economics is to help the management in solving business problems. So it acts as a tool for managers in decision making process. So this business economics is a tool and technique which is used by business managers to take the decisions. Now it utilizes economic theory principles and techniques. This business economics will utilize all the economic theory, principle, practices, techniques, etc. Next one, it facilitates the manager to become a proactive decision maker in dealing with dynamic business situation. Just now I told you present economic environment is very dynamic. So many uncertain changes are taking place. In this uncertain situation, dynamic situation, only when analytical decisions are taken, then only the decision maker will be successful. He will be right. Otherwise, if we do not take analytical decisions, then definitely our decisions will go wrong and we cannot be able to achieve the objectives. That's why this business economics will help the management in this dynamic economic environment to take the decisions. Now, it provides various tools like demand analysis and forecasting, short-run, long-run cost, etc. for decision making. So many economic techniques are there. Few examples are demand analysis, supply analysis, production analysis, market analysis. Then apart from that, cost analysis, short-term cost, long-term cost, variable cost, fixed cost, opportunity cost, like this classification. And then demand analysis. The demand analysis shows what is the meaning of the term demand, what are the determinants of demand, what is law of demand, what is elasticity of demand, what are the exceptions to the law of demand. So many things are there. Similarly, supply. What is law of supply? What is supply? What are the factors on which supply depends? All these things are there. Then elasticity of supply is also there. Then demand markets. Different types of markets are there called monopoly market, monopolistic competition, perfect competition, oligopoly, oligopolistic competition, so many duopoly, so many different types of markets are there. Every market will have different nature. So all the theory regarding markets will be provided by economics to the business. Then business can utilize and understand the nature of the market and take the decisions. Similarly, production. Law of production is there, production function is there, all these things are there. So many tools and techniques which are there in economics are taken by the business to take the decision. Lastly, the business economics plays a vital role in business decision making. Finally, to conclude, I will say that business economics is very, very vital for every business to take the decisions. So in this video, I have explained you about the meaning of the term business economics, the nature and scope of business economics, the importance and role of business economics. Inshallah, in the next video, I'll explain about the microeconomics and macroeconomics.